I've always wanted to travel to Jordan, a desert land filled with wonders of the ancient world, nomadic cultures, and breathtaking landscapes. So after exploring Oman in the previous video, Ravi and I rented a car and set out to see what else Jordan had to offer. Join us as we explore the Jordanian desert. First, we were off to the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Petra.
Don't touch my camera, please.
No touching.
Well, to be fair, it's a nice looking camel.
What's in there?
A coffee shop. Middle Eastern Starbucks. There's an actual coffee counter and stuff and seizing.
Now home to coffee shops and tourist stalls, Petra was once occupied by the Nabateans. They carved their societies into the fabric of the desert, creating some of the most beautiful and impressive architecture I had ever seen. Gazing out onto the ancient city, dappled in the morning sun, it was hard not to be inspired by the ingenuity of the inhabitants of this lost world.
Yeah, so many people used to live here, and they still do. It's not a bad place to wake up.
The housing market around here is solid as a rock.
The Romans also left their mark on the ancient city. They constructed the amphitheatre, as well as these large temples.
Sweet. You have to walk kind of through these. They're similar to like duty-free areas, but but for Petra, there's no way else through apart from through some of these bits. It's amazing how they walk, isn't it?
Salam Habibi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome.
Hello. Who's your friend?
Make friends easily.
Best view,
We'll check.
and then best view. That's where I'm going to see a better view of this.
Ravi was not particularly keen on spots designed specifically for Instagram, as you can see.
I love that little tripod, it works so well. We are now walking sort of not on the touristy path anymore as much, still in Petra, but going through like small villages with people still living there. It's hot now.
Misery is compiling.
Yeah, starting to, well, continuing to sweat. Always feels so stupid. In the Jordanian desert, surrounded by camels. It's pretty cool. We have found some shade a
Come
bit.
on in.
With the sun high in the sky, this was literally the only bit of shade that we could find.
Yeah, I don't. Oh god, I've got like a big It's a shay?
Shy.
Shay. Shay.
Arabic shy.
Arabic shay.
We met a local Bedouin woman on our way through the desert. She lived here with her son, both of them earning a living through trade with tourists. The Bedouins embrace a way of life that resonates with the past, still using dwellings carved by the Nabateans 2,000 years ago. But it seemed mostly as storage areas or as shelter for their donkeys and goats.
Same from Petra, this is very old.
You are not allowed to enter this one. It looks like it's
They seem to be renovating it as well.
yeah, maybe renovation, but like it does kind of look like it's collapsing a bit. But it's huge. I wonder what it was.
We had started to climb up to a spot used by the Nabateans for sacrifices. A place where unfortunate livestock would meet their end in an attempt to please the gods.
This is exactly how you imagine a sacrifice spot. Right on the top of a mountain in the desert.
The next morning, we embarked on yet another hike through the desert around the back of Petra. Quite stupidly, we actually got lost here. But just as our water had run dry in the 40-degree heat, we found a road and made it back to our car. Next, we were off to Wadi Rum, located on the far west of the Arabian desert. Camels drink from freshwater springs, as they have done for centuries. These ancient petroglyphs were carved long ago by inhabitants of the desert. With the landscape resembling that of Mars, it's easy to see why so many films were shot here. Ravi insisted that we find a place to watch the sunset. we spent the rest of our time in Jordan exploring abandoned Crusader castles. As well as floating in the Dead Sea.
Oh my god. Now I know why they said Jesus can walk on water.
Jordan had not disappointed. Thank you very much for watching, and join me next time as I discover an oasis in the desert.